What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back with a real quick unboxing video of some Constitutional Silver. So if you've been following my previous videos, I mentioned that a new place I was trying out was the Junk Silver Only forum on Facebook. And this is my most recent purchase from a member that I met on that forum. His name was Michael John Carroll. He gave me permission to use his name in this video because he'd like to be able to use it as a reference for future sales. And he had a bunch of dimes, quarters, and halves that he was looking to get rid of, and he's got a lot more than what I bought. This is within my range of, sort of that 100, 150. Actually, it's a little bit more than that, but it's less than $200 worth of stuff. So anyway, we're going to get into it. Michael John Carroll, he great communication, seemed like a really good guy. Did it through PayPal, friends and family, shipped out same day. Packaging seems to be okay. I had that flipped over because it had has my personal info on it. I'm trying to keep that semi-protected. So anyway, let's get in here and see how we wrap this stuff up. Looks pretty good. Just a regular small bubble envelope. See if we can find the tape on here. Hopefully you guys can see okay. So it looks like he shipped this with a little bit of cardboard to keep it steady. Come on. And I had ordered enough quarters to fill a roll that I had started, and enough dimes to finish off a roll that I had started. And then one roll of 50-50, of mixed coins between Liberties and Benjis. So let's look at the Liberties and the Benjis first. He gave me a real good price on this. I'm not going to divulge the price. It was just north of spot, but just barely. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. So looking at the rims, I don't know if this is a whole roll. Let's see. That's 4, 5, 10, 15. Uh-oh. Unless I miscounted. I think we're one short. I think I miscounted though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscounted. There you go. There's your whole roll. But looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. These Benjis actually, they're not terrible. I've got some much worse Benjis. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like we got 11 Benjis. And we have 9 Walking Liberties. Let's just turn these all over and make sure we have at least a visible date. Looks like we got a 43. Looks like a 35. Let me put my glasses on. That'll probably help. So 46, a 34, and I'll look at mint marks later, but a 36, a 34, a 17, 1917. That's old. A 1941 and a 1942. So all in all, they're a little slick, but that's okay. It's junk silver. Not looking for anything too fancy there. Let's take a look at these quarters. We've got a 64, a 61. And those mint marks are just really small for me to see without a scope. We got another 64 and a 43, a 51, and a 64. And these 64s actually look like they're in pretty darn good condition. So this will finish out my quarter roll. And I think I had 6 of those, which I do. And the last thing we'll look at is dimes, and I was kind of most excited about this because most of my roll is actually Rosie's. And he was willing to throw in some Mercury dimes for me. So let's see here, how'd we do? And there's our Mercury. So I can tell you in the transaction, we did not make, apologies for the weird cut, but in the middle of my rambling, somebody called me and my phone stopped recording. So what I was saying there was that during the transaction, we did not talk about condition at all. What we just agreed on was that I would get a mix of Benjis and Walkers. I would get 6 silver quarters, and then a mixture of Rosies and Mercuries. And I'm pretty happy by the mix because I don't have a lot of the Mercs. So just a quick look through here. Looks like we got a 56, a 54 Rosie. Let's see here. We got a 53, a 54, 54, 56, a 53, and a 54. So I'll go through those for mint marks again and just check them under the scope. See if we've got a good spread of mint marks and if there's anything interesting to be found there. A lot of these Mercs, though, actually look pretty good. That looks like a 36. What is that? God, my eyes are really bad. Let's see here. Let's zoom in on the camera. Maybe that'll help us see it. So 35. So let's continue here. That's a 36, a 41, a 41, a 36, a 42, looks like a 39 to me, to the naked eye, 42, another 42, a 41, a 42, 37, looks like a 39 to me, another 42, so I got a lot of 42s, another 42, another 42, that must have been a really common year, and another 42. So all in all, like I said, Michael John Carroll, he's lurking out there on a couple of different silver forums on eBay. I found him on the Junk Only forum. Seems, like I said in the beginning, a really stand-up guy, really good communication, very happy with all the coins that I got. Everything sounds like it's silver, it feels like it's silver, and it's exactly what we agreed upon. So very happy with this purchase. So I would recommend doing that. If you are stacking silver and you're looking at bullion dealers, if you're looking at local coin shops and they're charging you more than about 14 times face, I can tell you the Junk Only forum, there's just silver there every day going for 14 times face. Plus shipping. A lot of people do charge the extra shipping. Some include it. So you do need to be careful about that because if you get overcharged for shipping, you're going to pay probably a little bit more than you want. But I think 14 times is pretty fair still. I saw some today, the day I'm recording this, which is a Tuesday. What is it? July 14th. There are plenty of people selling stuff 15, 16, 17, 18 times face too, but a lot of times they're selling proofs and uncirculated stuff. So for regular junk, stuff that's average circulation, maybe a little worse, you really shouldn't be paying more than about 14 times face in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you haven't already done it, please do like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more videos on silver over the coming weeks just because of the coin shortage. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye.